At a crossroads in the Burren in North County Clare, a famine road begins. As we trace its route from the air, it looks so pretty, so scenic. In places, with its intermittent carpets of grass, it matches the description of a green road, that modern, beloved term for routes through places of outstanding natural beauty. This karst, limestone pavement landscape, though harsh, qualifies in that regard, and the green and white road carves into the heart of the burn, as they say, entertaining and exercising the visiting, trekking tourists. And this road, it leads to where? And that is the point. It leads, or led, to God knows where. That road had a purpose in its origins, but no destination. It was a product of a public relief scheme brought into being in 1846 to relieve the very poor during the Great Irish Famine. But far from providing relief, it often prolonged the misery of the weak and sick. The wages, on principle, an inhuman principle obsessively adhered to by free trade politicians, had to be lower than the going farm rates, and because it was mostly piece rate, and the men being weakened, they earned less than 8 pence a day. In normal times, this was below subsistence. Their fellow countrymen and co-religionists, the gum bean shopkeepers, were not slow to gouge their victims. So the labourers were caught between the devil and the deep blue sea, almost literally, as often the only way out was to take the dreaded emigrant ship. Every yard of that road cost health, sanity, and lives. It was a death road, and as the men exhausted themselves, breaking stones with long-handled hammers and drenched with fear and despair for themselves and their families, they could never, ever, in their wildest dreams, imagine the fashionably clad, well-fed walkers on their road today. We are all glad to see those tourists, and long may they enjoy this unique, beautiful place. But I would urge them to have respect for Nadini Ata Imeha, the people who are gone, and lend an ear to the cruel history that forged these roads to nowhere. Evan Boland. Barren, never to know the load of his child in you. What is your body now, if not a famine road?